apparently yesterday we learned that Jason Reitman, Ivan Reitman's son, Ivan being the, you know, who brought us the first, set of Ghostbusters movies. There's two. Uh, Jason will bring us the next one. Apparently, the next one will continue on from the 1984 series, not the 2016 series. Thank you. And I'm not sure if he said they're going to use the original cast or not. I mean, well, you can't use all of them because one is, dead, unfortunately. I learned about that like last night, like 6, 7 o'clock ish, and then today we get this Ghostbusters 3 teaser trailer. It's 2020 release. I have no idea if this is real. If it's not real, I'll take it down afterwards. But for right now, I'm going to react to what appears to be a teaser trailer for Ghostbusters 3. Let's get it. I love the tone already. If this is real. Dark, gritty. Oh, who's in the barn? Oh, do you hear that music? Right back to 84. Is that a proton pack in there? It is. Who is it? You don't, oh, do you hear the music? The Ecto 1. So, I am a huge Ghostbusters fan. I went to go see the 2016 Ghostbusters. I was very let down. Not because they're women. Stop it. Because everything about the movie was terrible. The reason why Ghostbusters was funny was because you had great comedic minds. Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Howard Ramis. You had these great comedic minds behind everything they did. And so they didn't force feed the movie with jokes. It was a serious movie that had funny moments because they're funny people. Ghostbusters 2016 was, you had funny people, who I do think everyone in that cast is funny in their own right. But basically it was like, that 2010s comedy where you just shove as many jokes in it as possible. Hopefully, if you have 100 jokes, 50 of them hopefully are good. 25 are chuckle-worthy and the other 25 are bad. That's what you hope. But in Ghostbusters 2016, nothing really landed with me. They remixed the song with Fall Out Boy and Missy Elliott. Not that I don't like those people. It's just like there's no need to change that theme song. The ghosts were like neon blue Nickelodeon style. Like it just wasn't working for me. When they announced that they were going to make another Ghostbusters movie, not this one, the 2016 one, and they said it was going to be all female, my brain went straight to they're going to be the daughters of. And then, Howard Ramis died, which was a travesty. R.I.P., miss you. I thought they might be able to write his death into the movie. Like, you could do something as simple as this, where you got, Ray's kid, the Venkman's kid, and then they don't, like, they want to do it, then the other two don't want to do it, but then Egon dies, and that pushes his daughter to want to do it, because now she's trying to, like, contact him, and, wherever the case may be, it's something that's that simple you can make a whole movie out of. Instead, you do this really weird reboot sequel thing to where, like, the first set of trailers were like 30 years ago, connecting to the original movie, and then had nothing to do with them. But then you threw in the original Ghostbusters, the ones that are still alive, in the movie, but they weren't the Ghostbusters from the old. It was an odd thing to do, and it was poorly written, poorly executed, and that's not needed. But this one, apparently, from what I read from Jason Reitman, is going to be a continuation from 1984. He said everything that happened in the 80s happened in the 80s. It's going to stay that way. But these will be, this movie's going to be set in present day. So everything they did in 84, 89, Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, it's still, people are going to know that happened in this universe, which is great. He was on set. He said when he was 6 years old, he was on set with his dad, watching his dad make the Ghostbusters movies. And he said he believes he's the first fan ever. So if anyone's going to understand the meaning, the heart behind Ghostbusters, it should be him, right? I mean, you would hope. My only problem with this teaser trailer, if it's real, it might not even be real, I have no idea, is that it's the Ecto-1. Now, I can't remember. I haven't watched the Ghostbusters movies in a long time, the originals. Did they buy a whole new car? Or did they just repaint and rebrand the Ecto-1 to the Ecto-1A? I can't remember if they ever said in the movie, hey, we got a new car. I think the only time you've seen it was when you had the doors open when they came out and you saw the car doing all the, the 1980s montage with the music behind it. They're running on all the, in the city, different, they're here, then it's Christmas, they have the hats on, and you see the car with the ghost with the two. Anyway, if they did buy a new car, then it makes sense that this person here would have the Ecto-1. Like, say they found it, had maybe like a broken down proton pack in the back, and they're trying to fix it. But if they didn't buy a new car, and this is Ecto-1, there's a little error there. But overall, I give this like an 8 out of 10. It gave you the right tone you wanted for another Ghostbusters movie. It gave you the original music. It gave you the car, and you saw the proton pack streams. So it gave you everything you wanted besides seeing somebody in the suit, like in the jumpsuit, or someone working on it. If they would have showed me someone tinkering with that, with the proton pack, off to the side as they're, you see the stream, the lasers go flying, and then you see in the car, I would give it a 10 out of 10. But it's 8 out of 10. If this is real, I'm very excited. If it's fake, I'm still very excited because I love Ghostbusters. It's one of the many franchises that I'm like madly in love with. The other ones being like Star Wars, Back to the Future, the MCU, DC. Like, I love these series of films from companies, and I need this to be good because the 2016 one was god awful. Please let this be good. So you guys tell me what you think down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.